Hello everyone, before I start my speech, I would like to ask some questions of you guys. Okay, the first question is, how many of you guys are having your own business? The second question is, would you like to know the 3 stages of business growth in order you guys to get an idea on how business journey is? The third question is, you like to know what is the 3 stage of business growth we are talking about right now. If you guys want to know, I will introduce the 3 stage that I talked earlier. The first one is startup, the second one is growth, and the third one is maturity. Okay, I will give an example for myself as a business cloth branding. Every reconcilable brand has their own story. Actually, it is possible that a clothing line brand begin with a small business conducted out of the living room of fashion designer as known as the clothing brand through a startup business stage. Even the startup of clothing brand a bit difficult. Businesses or entrepreneurs need to innovate and creation of clothes line on how the brand is going to increase. Once the clothing well in the market and having a competitor in the same industry show that the business clothing into a growth business stage. So for today's speech about stage business growth in clothing line, I want to focus about the 3 stages which a startup stage of business clothing line include making and innovation of clothes. The second, the growth stage include how to manage for growing business because it is important for the business. And the last stage is maturity stage of clothing brand which the brand feels safe and secure in business. The first stage of business growth in clothing brand will encounter by entrepreneur is startup stage. Startup stage is the first stage entrepreneur are creating an idea of clothing line. At the first stage of business, only a few clothing lines will be sold and the process of making the clothes in a traditional way. However, entrepreneurs should take a risk for expanding their business in market by making an innovation because in the first stage have many opportunities. Making an innovation of clothing by building a brand of clothes. As you can see, most of the people in Malaysia would like to wear an affordable branded clothes such as H&M, Padini and Uniqlo. Most of the people in Malaysia, citizens in Malaysia, your mindset will be like, this clothes is not branded, so the quality of this clothes might be low. So that's the reason entrepreneurs need to have a brand and maintain their quality of their brand. So in order for them to sustain in market. Not only that, but if clothing entrepreneur is building a brand, we show their credibility of clothing business. The clothing brand have instilled trust in people and increasing the performance of the clothing business. The advantage of businesses gained from building a brand can make their clothing brand stay ahead among with other business competitor. If entrepreneurs are just starting a small business with a good product branding, people will trust your business instead of other with the same industry but without brand. It shows that the brand affects the performance of your business. Making an innovation also can be true by adopting new technology in process of making clothes. If you are starting your business in a traditional way, you guys need to know that a new way of rethinking the product and imagination on how the product could be sold in a lower price is a symptom of innovation. Thus, the production of making clothes will be easier and faster than traditional way because as a businesses, they want to fulfill the customer demand in market. So by adopting a new technology in production could make the manufacturer less wastage and stock management will be efficient. Technology one of the good innovative uses in modern era for a startup stage in business. Next, the second stage of business growth in clothing brand is a growth stage. Entrepreneurs or businesses of clothing brand need to have a skill on how to manage for growth because it is very important. The first important in growth stage is setting a goal for business clothing brand to make the business expand. Every business need to have their own goal for the business because they know what they want to achieve. Thus, they can plan on how they want to gain the goal determined. Okay, I will give the example of the goal for clothing brand can use such as goal achieve brand recognition and increasing target market goal. Setting a goal is important to help the entrepreneur of clothing brand make a plan on how to manage their business well. Entrepreneurs need to acknowledge about SMART before their goal to make a plan their business will sustain in market. SMART stand for S specific, M measurable, A attainable, R relevant, and T timeline. The SMART goal will help the entrepreneur to plan the item they will be sell and time frame deadline to measure success. Other than that, entrepreneurs of clothing brand also need to have a skill managing a capital and cash flow. Capital is important because it is the heart of business, and without a good management of capital will destroy a business itself. So that entrepreneur could see the financial obligation such as a debt, service and utility bill need to pay for clothes production to show the performance of the business. Other than capital, cash flow is important too. Cash flow is a movement of business money in and out of company. So a good management of cash flow can track the reason and amount of money out and money in a business. A good management of cash flow could avoid or possible might happen to destroy clothing business such as the corruption and fraud. The benefit with a good cash flow management can make the entrepreneur purchase the raw material needed, focus production and avoid the overspending out of money usage for expensive. The last stage of business growth in clothing brand will encounter is a maturity stage. When entrepreneurs are reaching at maturity stage, they will likely feel safe and secure rather than the first two stages earlier. Entrepreneurs in maturity stage in clothing brand have a brand awareness with consumer. Brand awareness of business make the business have a strong presence in their target market. Okay, I can give the example such as in clothing brand, make a collection of clothes for a man, a shirt for a man, a shirt for a woman, and also a shirt for a baby. Sometimes they will make a theme of season and also a theme for shirt for festival. The benefit we could get from strong recent clothing brand in their target market is making a personal connection between the brand and also the consumer. Most importantly, to maintain a successful brand presence in market, by developing a strong level of trust between the entrepreneur himself with the consumer. For example, a feedback from your customer about the customer service, and also a collection critique of your brand, either the quality of the goods comfortable with the customer. Feedback is important, very important, because it will be a survey data for entrepreneur to know either the clothes is very comfortable for the consumer, or either the clothes consumer will like it or not. Even though maturity stage likely for entrepreneur feel safe and secure, as for entrepreneur himself, he must want to expand their clothing brand business globally. We take the chance, right? Okay, expanding a business could be through developing a new into globalization market. For example, entrepreneur need to make a survey customer demand of clothes, because every country have different style of clothing. Same goes to the Malaysian. So every country in Malaysia also have different style of clothes too. Entrepreneur usually at maturity stage have a critical thinking to expand their business. They are taking a risk to merge with another company. The purpose of merging with another company to expand their market share, diversity product, reduce competition, and most importantly, will increase the both of the company profit. The example I could show from a big brand of clothing in globally merged with another company such as LVMH and Tiffany & Co. The merging of these two successful luxury brands of the company will give effect for both companies in increasing of their company profit. My purpose has been delivered. Let me end by saying a conclusion we can get from this stage of business that I had taught. In conclusion, we have seen in whatever journey of business full of difficulties and challenging. Thus, entrepreneurs need to know more knowledge, skill to manage their business, and bravely to take a risk for their business. There is a hope that every audience there who are listening my talk and making a business now can be a successful businesses and entrepreneur in the future.